Yeah.
¿Qué? Que si quieres, te quieres luego sentar aquí y te puedes poner.
Yeah, she can throw the headphones
and
on.
she can listen?
Yes.
Can she talk or no?
No.
No.
Do you want me to make it?
No. Better not.
Yes, smart man. Perhaps. Does that look good? Good enough? You have to lean back a little so you're in focus.
Yeah, I'm worried like after 5 minutes we're going to be both looking like this.
Spread legs.
Spread legs. Okay.
Yeah. No, we're good.
Good.
I think we're good. REC? Yeah, we are.
Do you need to synchronize audio?
I just want to... Nah, I mean, whatever.
You don't
That's
synchronize
professional.
audio?
I'm not that professional.
Okay.
You know.
How are you, Brian?
Good.
You don't even know what we're going to talk about.
I have questions.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You need explanations.
I'm just tired. My throat is a little sore.
But it's only your first day? Second day, no?
Second day.
Second day.
But last night I was yelling to the theater, you know.
How was the movie night?
It was cool. It was very, very busy. It was packed.
Did a lot of people show up or just your family?
I'll show you. We filled it.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long was the film? It was one film or two films?
My film was 1 hour, and then Mark's film was 30 minutes.
Okay.
So there we go. It was a full house.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah. It's our third year doing it. Really fun. Lots of prizes and just good movies.
Do you like watching one of your own films when other people are watching it? I hate it. Like, because you're watching the film and you're like, I think people are getting bored. That thing didn't look so good.
Yes, that's absolutely what happens. Like the whole time I'm like, oh, I should have done that. That's too slow. Oh, because you know the best way to watch a movie is with like 3 people who are super critical. And then immediately you sense what you should have changed.
Yeah, but by that time you have like 200 people in the house and it's too late.
But why can't you know that before the people see it? Why do you have to have people watching it for you to like...
It is true that when you are on a theater, like people are there like in the mood to watch it properly.
Yes, I feel like they're held hostage a little bit.
Yeah, and like they're like watching it,
right?
Like their attention is full. They have popcorn or whatever. Like
that's right.
Like,
so I don't.
So like it's better than when you watch it at home or something.
Yeah, because I know I can make the edit a little bit slower so that when the audience is watching it, I know it's kind of dry. But in a theater setting, where are they going to go?
They're going to go. And you're watching there.
Yeah.
And you are there.
And it's quiet. There's no distraction. The kid's not crying. The dog's not barking. So it's okay. But if you put that same edit on YouTube, they're like, I'm bored. And they move in that slight slope, or they just fast forward to like the next part. So yeah.
And it's true that I think your films, since they are a longer format, people are more used to watching them on TV.
Yeah.
That if they watch it on the mobile phone, you need to be like super fast.
Yeah. If you look at my metrics on YouTube for, when you go in there and it says what device are they using, 88% of my videos are watched on a TV.
8%. 88. Yeah.
So almost everything on that channel is watched on a TV screen,
which is nice.
Yeah. But I don't put anything else there. What about your channel? Do you know?
We checked the other day, and I think it was like 70 maybe, I don't know. And, and a lot of also like iPad.
Mine didn't have much. iPad was second, and then phone was last. It was TV, iPad, and then the phone.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah,
a little bit better than yours.
That's it. You know what's interesting is why is it that the phone or that the TV? I'm surprised that so many people watch the shows on TV.
I think people are learning how to use them. Like my dad learned how to use the TV, which like 2 years ago, he was like, how do I watch your videos? And he was on the phone or whatever. But now like with the smart TVs, I think it's way easier. So,
all right, let's get to some questions. I have some questions for you. Okay. Marco Polo. Okay. When does that movie come out?
I don't know. We send the movie to you. So like we send it to you, to the guys from Slots Media, to Clint, like to several guys that we think the feedback is going to be nice.
Yeah.
Because it's a movie that took us, so it was in Kyrgyzstan. We spent 29 hunting days to get that thing over 3 years. There's a lot of things that happen. So it took us so much effort to make that movie happen that we just want to release it properly. And we want to make sure that the story goes through properly.
It's an amazing story.
And I think like with the feedback from you, from other guys, we want to just like wrap up all that feedback, let it like sink in for a little bit, go to the edit again and try to see what to do.
I didn't think you could make a shot like that.
I didn't either. He's gonna do so much spoilers that I'm gonna avoid a bunch of the questions here because
I'm just saying that was a really impressive.
That was a hell of a shot.
How much do you think the rangefinder helped?
A lot.
Yeah.
Like so the thing about altitude is that the thickness of the air, it's a big change.
Yeah.
And that when we went for the first time, we went there 3 times. So for the first 2 trips that it was in 3 years ago, like we didn't have that figured out. So we were shooting and the arrows were high and you just try to adjust the sight on camp, your tape and this and that. But I wasn't sure what was going on. But after like those 2 trips that I missed high, even if I adjusted the sight tape or whatever, and now with the software like Archery, the Precision Cut Archery, and the rangefinders and all that, and talking to a bunch of excellent shots. So like I have been talking to a bunch of the top shooters of America, like in 3D. Like I need to figure this out because if not, at the end you're shooting long range because to get into bow range of a Marco Polo, it's almost impossible. I think it's the hardest hunt that I have done. And you get into bow range after, you may get 1 chance out of 10 days, maybe 2 chances in 10 days on a long shot. And if you don't have the range figured out, it's like you are just like gambling. It's just luck. Yeah. So trying to figure it out and to give you guys a reference, like when you shoot at 100 yards, and I train at home that I live at sea level, but you go to 14,000 feet. Yeah. You need to shoot not at 100, you need to shoot for 95. So there's like 5 yards. And in 5 yards, you are completely out of the animal. Completely.
The drop, the forgiveness at those ranges is zero.
Half a yard, you're off.
Yeah. You're missing. You're missing the
arrow
target.
Comes like that. And I had my arrow set up like with like super small veins, everything figured out, like we were using Lab Radar.
Let me ask you this. The first year you did it, okay, could you have made the shot you just made the first year you went?
I think like the first year, if I would have known or figured out the ballistics and I would have got like the compensation, I would have killed.
You think your shooting was about the same, but your calculations were wrong, maybe like wrong. Yeah.
The shooting was the same. It's true that probably my experience was not the same. After 3 years, my experience also like how you handle pressure, how you handle pressure, how you handle taking the decisions, little details. Yeah. Like I'm shooting better than ever before. Yeah. But I think I will have made the shots. Yeah. And actually I missed by a little.
It's kind of surprising how wrong rangefinders are in those ballistics and calculations have been over the years. I remember when I interviewed back in the day, Phil Mendoza over his sheep that he shot in Colorado. And he was telling me that he's an excellent shooter. You know, it was like a 70-yard straight steep downhill. And it's just, he didn't have the cut right.
No, he's not.
And so it doesn't matter how good a shot you are if you're off. If you're off. Yeah.
It's true that sometimes you make a bad shot, but it compensates minus by minus, it's plus or whatever. So you made a bad shot and you compensate and you hit it. Like, oh, I'm a good shot.
That's probably most of your stuff.
Yeah, but when you go into the details, and I was talking to Tim Gillingham. Tim Gillingham is like an excellent shot. Yep. And he was sending me his charts. Yeah. He was printing literally a spreadsheet. Yes. On his arm.
That's what Phil did too.
With every single distance, every single angle, every single yardage and all that. So then you move into elevation and all that changes. You shoot a mechanical. Yeah. And even if it's the best mechanical, the arrow drag of a mechanical is different than the field tip. Yes. So you have to take that into consideration. So like, for example, my hunting sight has a tape just for the broadhead. Yeah. It's not the same as the field tip. Right. At 80 yards, you need to give 1 more yard. At 90 yards, you need to give 2. At 100 yards, you need to give 3. So like my sight tape now I'm paranoid. Like I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Before I was happy. Now I need to weight every single arrow. Right. I need to check the sight. If I don't have the pressure, the temperature, and the elevation.
You can put a lot of that into the new rangefinder though. Yeah.
Leupold just came out with the VX6, which I was talking a lot with Tim Lesser and also like the engineer. Yeah. And I was telling him, he's like, dude, I'm leaving on the 1st of November. That thing needs to be there. Yes. And he actually told me that he printed the photo of the Marco Polo I missed on my first trip and had it on the table with the date. He's like, I need to make that happen. And the rangefinder made it 1 week before the trip.
Wow.
And I think thanks to that and having all the ballistics there, now you don't have to change your sight tape anymore.
Yeah.
So you will range, and maybe the straight line is 100.
Yeah.
But the rangefinder will tell you shoot for 96 because with the elevation,
temperature, elevation,
the arrow is going to drop less. And we're shooting in camp at up to 150 yards in camp, like practicing. I brought my target.
Yeah.
Typically, I always like shoot to something in camp, but it's like I rather spend $100 on an extra luggage and bring my own archery target so I can train far.
Wow.
And just make sure to verify that that thing was working, and it was working.
How much are you shooting your bow nowadays?
For the trip, a lot. Now, a little bit less because I messed up my shoulder.
Really?
I fell off a cliff hunting chamois before the trip. And I have like, I don't know, a lot of things wrong. I did like
You're too young to have problems in your shoulder.
I did an MAR last week, and the guy was like, as soon as he pulled
MRI.
He looked at it like, I understand that you are in pain. You have a lot of things going on. Like, okay. Great.
So is there physical therapy on the way?
We're going to try to avoid surgery.
But so you'll probably do some sort of
I'm
rehab.
trying to figure that out. I'm talking to the guy here that it's a mountain physio. You know him?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to him and try to develop a plan to see what to do. Because I thought that what I had to do was like completely like rest. And I haven't shot my bow in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
I have been shooting a little bit because we're going on a trip and I need to sight it in. But I haven't been shooting it much.
Okay.
But I'm not getting better. So I think like actually you need to do active training.
Yeah. Mountain physio. Yeah. There's a lot of good information on that, how to rehab your arm and your shoulder.
So he's going to look at my shoulder and tell me exactly what I need to do to get better.
Hey folks, pardon the interruption, but I've got to tell you about this new Tricer RP bipod for your rifle. This thing is incredible. It's going to take the market by storm. You're going to want one. Everyone will. It's like no other bipod on the market. It's been designed to do everything in one bipod, which is generally not what we have available to us on the market today. Use the code GRITTY over at Tricer and you will save. Whether you're shooting from a prone or sitting position, this bipod adapts seamlessly to every field environment. You're going to get rock solid stability when it matters most. This bipod includes everything for $299. You've got the long legs, the short legs, you got spikes, you got rubber feet, Arca Swiss, Picatinny compatible, plus a swivel stud to Picatinny adapter, giving you unmatched flexibility for any hunting scenario. Bottom line, this is the last bipod you'll ever need. Use the code GRITTY over at Tricer.com. You'll get a discount and you'll get the last bipod you'll ever need. All right, let's get back to the show. So where does the name Marco Polo come from?
I don't know. I didn't check it. You told me.
Dude, do you know, like, do you guys play that game in Spain?
Marco Polo is the one that Marco Polo, no?
Yeah, in like the swimming pool or whatever, like Marco Polo, and you go around. You do play it.
Yeah.
So
I
feel like
where does the name come from?
I feel like
I 100% know. But I just want to...
I think I'm leaving it up to you. I feel like that is your job to know, not mine.
That was one of the comments on the film, and we'll definitely clarify it on the film.
Yeah, it's a really interesting question. I'm sure it came from Marco Polo, but how, Yeah,
I mean, when he was probably exploring, they saw that and...
Yep. So how is it different than other sheep? Is it very similar, or is it just... Because I did look them up and I saw that their eyesight is ridiculously good.
So one of the biggest challenges is that we have hunted a lot of ibex, and the ibex live like mountain goats, like in very steep terrain, which is good. The more broken the terrain, bow hunting is not about how open or how much cover do you have. It's about how broken the terrain is.
Yeah.
If it's broken, you can get close.
South Cox, he calls that micro topology.
Yeah.
Instead of macro topography, I should say. So it's like, if you looked at the topo map, all the little stuff, the map doesn't show you on a graph or on a map page. But in person, there's like a little tiny dip that's 6 feet or 5 feet or 10. That little micro topology, topography is very conducive to stalking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But if it's flat, like truly flat.
And that's the thing, like the sheep, they don't like that steep terrain. They like more like rolling hills and all that.
Yeah.
And other sheep, like if you talk about doll sheep, and they are in groups, but they are like maybe like 6, 7, 10 or whatever.
Rams.
The Marco Polo, like those right now in November, like they gather around the flatter, more open areas, but there might be like 200. Wow. And out of those 200, there's only like 3 shooters. So like it's just so hard to get close.
That reminds me of like big mule deer populations with 1 buck and like 20 does.
Yeah, and that animal needs to be broadside. You need to get, so like we put a few stalks so we spend like a lifetime there hunting them. So it's like 3 trips or whatever. Yeah. So they, at the beginning, they try to push them or whatever, because that's kind of like how they approach it for rifle hunting. But for rifle, it's okay, because like the herd crossbuys at 200 yards. And as soon as they stop, if you take a shot, it's easy. With the bow, it doesn't work. So like, dude, like this thing is not working. Let's focus 100% on stalking. Yeah. But stalking, it takes you 2 hours or 3 hours to get above them. Mm-hmm. You try to get, and there's always that old female. Yeah. No one hunts females, but why they are so wary? Like, I don't know. Like,
wolves hunt them, Pedro. Like,
but there's always like
cats,
that old,
mountain lions, that kind of thing.
Female, like looking at it. Like the males are never the problem.
No,
but
they're
those
not.
Females,
because they're threatened. It's like when a doe goes to her water hole, like with her fawn, they have babies to take care of. They have to be wired to be, I don't know, always watching, because they have babies.
You should kill them all.
The boys don't need to worry because they're selfish and all they worry about is themselves.
So at the end, like, you need to pick over, see the right one. Then the camera guy needs to pick over, which Roberto is like this much shorter than I. So like he needs to kind of like literally raise the camera, and he's like, no, the one on the left, now the one on the right. Yeah. And at those distances,
filming bow hunts is hard because your cameraman ruins your hunt all the time.
No, and like if I don't get it on film, like I wait for it. So like it has happened me several times. And the thing is that at those distances, like I will range it 100 something. Yeah. Draw the bow back, but if they make like 3 steps or 4, you need to rearrange, because the difference is so large.
That's right.
That you're not gonna hit it. So
I bow hunted my mountain goat, but I was bow hunting this year. But my other bow hunt was a deer hunt, and I was there for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and I shot a buck, but I didn't kill it. Wounded it through the shoulders, and
never found it.
No, it was walking around 2 days later, and I tried to kill it for another 3 or 4 days. Never could get a second opportunity. It took that arrow and survived. I mean, it didn't even look hurt the next day.
That sounds familiar.
It was really
when we hunted together. I also missed like the easiest.
It was not a hard. It was 60 yards, but it was a shot well within my capability. I don't know. I rushed it.
But the mule deer that we missed together, I think was like 25, or like how close was that thing?
It happens.
It chased me. That thing chased me. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it feels good. We need to do another hunt sometime.
I think there might be something in the works. Yes. I don't know. We need to figure something.
Oh, I want to show you something in the works. That's in the works. Yeah, and it looks like this. I won't show the audience. That would be...
I don't know if I want to do a rifle hunt or a bow hunt with you. Last time, like when you were like, do you mind if I set up my rifle?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you made the shot. Okay. I don't know. I was a little bit of a micromanager. Micro.
I think both are right. Now, thanks to you,
it's micro if you're in the United States. I think it's micro if you're like speak Indian.
Thanks to Brian, now I have an English coach called Andrea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get my V's and B's better.
Really? Yes. Well,
yeah, because like, was your sister-in-law who told you that you should put subtitles?
That's my sister.
Your sister?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, my sister. Yeah. What do you think of these deer?
That's in Mexico?
Tiburon.
They're way too big, no?
They're big.
Is that free range?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Some of these spots, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't really care where we hunt, Pedro, as long as you're with me.
Every other year, it's okay. Every year, it might be too much.
Yeah,
but like,
a little too much.
Last year, we didn't do anything together, so.
I'm looking forward to something. Question for you about this knife company. Look at this cool little sheath. Look at that right there.
He didn't like ours, so.
I didn't like yours. No, that's not true. I liked your leather sheath.
You like to be able to put it on the...
Yeah, I wanted a little more like options, you know. But I do like to be able to clip it, move it.
Are you a leather guy typically, or
I like Kydex, but I've lost a bunch of knives now out of Kydex sheaths. They keep falling out, and so I wanted something a little more secure to try. But Kydex is much lighter, It's, and you have the clip.
And I think it's cleaner, like with the rain, with the blood or whatever.
But
it's easier to wash it.
I have had a few. Now this is pretty snug. That's pretty tight. But
they do like clack.
I have had some where just one day they're there and the next they're gone.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is the second knife I've lost. But this is tight. This is a tight Kydex. Yep. So tell me about this knife company.
Yeah, so I started with a friend of mine, which is like one of the top knife makers in Europe. And he had like a 3-year waiting list. He's Guillermo Garcimonte, and he's like top 3, I would say, in Europe.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're talking to each other, and I'm like, dude, we need to make something that it's factory made, but under your quality standards and under your design. So he's the one that will say, like, because there is so much into them, like you will say, like, it's not just like a normal shape, like, no, that needs to be 1 degree less. And the way you like trim the angle of this needs to be like, so he's like way
particular
like, into the details.
Yeah.
So like, I think like when you see knives around, I don't know how other knife companies are, but like people just like, more or less this shape or whatever. And they make that shape and all of them look kind of similar. But like he looks into like the treatment, like how it's cut, how it's like, I don't know.
That's a handsome knife right there too.
That will be our everyday carry. Yeah. So we decided to start that company. Is called GMT Knives.
What's the GMT stand for?
It's from him, Garcimonte. It's like his stamp.
Okay. How do you say it?
GMT Garcimonte, it's his last name.
Garcimonte. Okay.
Yeah, so it's GMT Knives. And yeah, it's a cool project. I think it's nice we need to do something else rather than just hunting all the time, just in case we get injured one of these days.
Yeah.
And we cannot climb the mountain. So it has LMAX steel, which is the equivalent to Magna Cut here. So it retains the edge very well, but it's easy to sharpen.
Yeah, that's been my thing. That's been my thing lately is I have some knives that are such hard steel that once they're dull, I can't sharpen them.
And I'm very bad at sharpening. Like, I know like some people are very good at it. I'm not. And I'm able to resharpen that. So,
yeah.
And I have been learning a lot with him. And it's more important to kind of like maintain the edge rather than just like try to resharpen it after the whole season.
Yes.
So it's better to have like a small stone and in the field when you're skinning an animal, just like touch it 2 times
and then
have
go
it
again.
smooth.
Yeah.
That way you make a break.
Letting a knife get super dull, then the edge is not the same and it takes a long time to get it back the way it needs to be. So how do you like this one? This shape of this knife?
That would be more of a skinner.
Yeah.
So that's
I like
the
this
skinner,
one.
so it's nicer for skinning and for larger game. So that will be the skinning option. We have an everyday carry. We're coming with a new model that it's kind of in between.
Yep.
I'll send you one like in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. What's the feedback been from
people like
consumers?
Yeah.
People are getting it, hunters.
Yeah. I think like the steel, it's hard for people to understand what the quality of the steel.
Mm-hmm.
So they see the knife and it's like, yeah, it looks like another knife. But I think the steel makes the whole difference.
Yeah.
And until you don't try it and you don't test it, it looks like another
just looks like a knife.
Company.
Yeah. So much goes into that production. That's really cool. Yeah. So what big plans do you have this year?
So I'm trying to figure out like the year plan. I think, we're going to Greenland. We're going to Greenland before you guys buy it in a couple of weeks.
You better hurry.
Yeah, things are going to get way more expensive. So we're going to hunt muskox.
You've done that before, right?
No, but just I have been in Greenland, but for caribou. But I want to experience the Arctic. I don't know if I will ever be able to hunt polar bear. So I want to experience like the dog sleds, the igloo, like living with the Inuit.
Yep.
And all that. So I think the muskox is a great excuse.
Yeah.
And then, we'll probably go back to Russia to hunt sheep.
Okay.
So we're
like
always only going
sheep?
to, it's like snow sheep. We're always going to countries that they have conflicts or
I was going to ask.
Have cheaper prices.
I was going to ask about.
We don't have such a large YouTube channel as Brian, so we need to go to areas that we are on high risk of being kidnapped
I've been under the opinion that I'm not brown enough to go to those countries.
Okay.
But maybe I'm wrong. Like, what has been you could pass for, I don't know, Pakistani or something.
I have never got any issues. But I remember once that we went to Pakistan.
I feel like Spaniards aren't as despised as Americans in certain parts of the world.
our army it's very little, so like we are not a threat to anyone in the world. So, like, but we went to Pakistan, and Jack from Slots Media, a friend of mine, was filming that hunt.
Yeah.
And he used to work in the military, and he has one of his friends that is still in the military, and he asked him, like, what do you think about this region of Balochistan in Pakistan?
Yeah.
Is it safe? And he was like, dude, don't go there. That's 100% not safe. Like that's the most dangerous part of Pakistan.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when you're going hunting to those places, we're going with the bad guys. We're going with the guys that have the money. So don't worry. We may kidnap someone, but we're not going to get kidnapped.
Oh, dude, that's a lot. That's intense. I want to go and have some of these adventures for sure in some foreign places. What would be your recommendation for an adventure, but one where I'm not going to get captured by Chinese rebels?
So one of the things that I'm jealous about America is that typically when you hunt with an outfitter, typically, not always, the guide understands that you are there on vacation for 10 days.
Yeah.
So that is not just about getting the trophy, that you like the adventure, you are going to be there, live the experience, the backpack, the horses, and that's your adventure. When you go to Asia, everything is about the numbers. So it's like you are there to get a trophy. If you get it on day one, better, because they can have another client. So you have to understand that most of the times when you travel to those places, the experience is a little bit rushed because they don't understand. For them, the goal is for you to get the animal.
Yeah.
So when you go with the bow, I always struggle because the guys are like, no, you use the rifle every day. It's like, you use the rifle. They don't understand why you try to make things harder than they actually are. And it's always like kind of a battle. So I'm jealous about your hunts because when you go to the Northwest Territories, the bush plane drops you and it's like, in 10 days, we'll be back. And if you finish on day 5, it's like, no, in 10 days, we will be back.
No, that's true. I found though, that I'm very, I was very angry when I saw your film.
Which one?
The Marco.
Kyrgyzstan, yeah.
Yeah, when I saw that attitude.
The guy quit.
And it looked like you had to find your way out of Kyrgyzstan by yourself.
I was with the camera guy, like, dude, my Kyrgyz is pretty bad, so I'm not sure what he's saying, but I think he's leaving. Like, nah, dude, like, he's leaving. So maybe since we don't know how to ride a horse properly and we have to do several river crossings and all that, maybe let's don't lose sight of him because we need to figure out how to get to base camp again. And he just quit. He's like, bow hunting is just stupid. But when you are with the right team,
didn't you hire him though?
Yeah, but
it's like, come on.
When you are with the right team, it's the opposite. Like the whole experience made.
Yeah.
So like when the thing that we did,
that was powerful in the film.
Yeah, the thing that we did together for Black Bear, that's so much. The joy of that, it's so different because like you are with people that actually enjoy the process and you are there for the process. Like we hunt enough.
Yeah.
And if we want to get the trophy, you definitely don't go with the bow. So
man, so having traveled all over the world like you have, I want to go do something, exciting, adventurous with a bow.
So if you will have to, I think like experience Asia, it's something special.
Yeah.
Because like the mountains there, it's insane. Like for example, Pakistan, the Himalaya, I would recommend you to do it like with the rifle. With the bow, it's possible, yes, but the terrain is so complicated. I think you're going to actually enjoy it more with the rifle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because if you go with the bow, you're going to have to go to an area that they're exposed to people. You're going to have to be waiting for the animals to come down to feed deep in the winter. And actually, I think it's more fun to go with the rifle to a remote area that you have to hike a lot. You know, so sometimes like going with the bow
isn't as fun.
Yeah, it's harder, but it's also the experience might be different. So
might be better.
But when you go to the Karakoram, you're hunting there surrounded by peaks, the highest peaks in the world. So like what you think is steep, you go there like, dude, like this is like, it's like this.
You guys had trouble breathing.
Yeah, no, like it's the altitude, the mountain, the view, everything is so big. And the people in that region, it's smiley people. So it's the part of the Islam that it's actually more welcoming to foreigners. So they are very open-minded.
More welcoming to foreigners.
Yeah, because some of the Islam areas in Pakistan, they are not welcoming at all. But like in that region, they are nice. So like you actually, it's culturally, it's also very interesting because you're talking to those guys and you would be shocked with their culture. It's like they don't see a woman until they are like 25. They cannot meet each other. They can barely talk, like the whole thing is like,
That's insane.
You think that you have seen a lot and you go there and like, dude, like maybe.
Wow. So
that one with the rifle. And for the bow, I think, I don't know, Mongolia, it's pretty nice. I think
what
for
species?
bow hunting ibex in Mongolia, I think it's the one that we may give you more chances. You are sleeping out in yurts.
Mm-hmm.
It's true that Mongolia now with the whole Argali thing, all the outfitters, their Argalis are so expensive that all the outfitters like are very focused on their Argalis. So when you go there for an ibex and with a bow, you are just a waste of time and money for everyone. So that or the Caucasus. So the Caucasus is what divides
Caucasus over
it's what divides Europe and Asia. So that's the southern part of Russia.
Okay. What animals are that?
The Tur.
The Tur?
Yeah. And that's a hell of a challenge.
How does that compare to like Africa for you?
I think it's completely different.
Of course.
Yeah,
but
Africa, I think there is some places that you can live like pretty cool adventures. So like there is some areas in Africa that are very nice. Others are fun. I don't know. It's like so different that it's comparing. I like the mountains. I know that you like the mountains, the adventure. I will go to Asia. If you go to Africa, I think the rainforest, it's a cool place to visit.
What about Cape Buffalo? That's kind of like
Cape Buffalo is fun.
With a bow. That's kind of like, I really want to do it.
Yeah, I shot one a couple of years ago in Uganda.
Would you prefer an ibex hunt or Cape Buffalo?
I would like an ibex hunt.
Yeah. Okay.
When you are up in the mountains and you look down and you are like, dude, like, this is freedom. The Africa, it's a different type of excitement. But when you are like into bow range of a Cape Buffalo, like the adrenaline,
that's what I'm looking for.
The adrenaline, it's different. But also like when you are after 10 days peeking over a ledge, where the ibex is bedded, and you have to make the shot of your life that you have worked physically so hard because like working the physical aspect, you have worked so hard. It's the same like another cool hunt that I did in Africa. It's in Cameroon for Lord Derby Eland.
Yes.
We tracked the Lord Derby that we end up shooting for 4 days.
Really?
12 hours a day or whatever. Like exhausting. Yeah. So the pressure when you get into bow range to shoot the big male, make a good shot. It's the largest antelope in the world. That's a hell of a hunt.
So, okay, what about, let me ask you this.
I like it all, though.
Russia, brown bear.
We had a blast. Like, there's so many brown bears.
Yeah.
Like, we went there in August, only hunted for a couple of days because the snow sheep hunt that we went before, like, we wanted to do both. The snow sheep.
I watched your video and it was wild.
The snow sheep and brown bear. And the snow sheep, which, in 4 days, 100%. We ended up spending 11 days and we didn't see one. We didn't see
snow
one
sheep
ram.
Hunt looked brutal.
One ram in 11 days and we're hunting with a rifle.
Yeah.
No, we didn't see one. So I was like, okay, let's move the flight for a couple of days and let's try the brown bear with the bow. And we saw so many bears chasing salmon up the river.
Yeah.
That was super fun. Like,
was it a fun hunt? It was fun hunt.
Like very fun hunt.
What about, I want a sheep hunt someday. I want something with big sheep horns. And I went to the sheep show.
It's getting complicated.
I don't have any money. I don't have that kind of money. So where can I go kill a sheep that doesn't cost me a house?
Yeah, the USA market is just, and Canada is just, you guys are way too rich. You have way too many rich people in America.
I'm not one of those, but yeah.
So that's why you have to go to Russia because Americans are not very welcomed in Russia this time of the...
Yeah, it's not so good.
But in Russia you have like 4 or 5 different snow sheep, which are basically the same ones that you find.
Yeah,
it's more like the same. Yeah, it's more like towards a stone sheep, a bighorn, but they are basically the same and the hunts are the same. So that's why we went to Kamchatka. We had a hell of a hunt. We hunted out of, do you see, like, how do you call that vehicle that we used?
The tank?
The tank.
It looked like a tank. It looked like a military tank. That was wild.
That was freaking wild. Like, my son was so proud. He's like, dude, like let me show you our vehicle. And I want to go next year, but with a bow to Bagadan, which is a different region.
How difficult is that going to be? Because you had a hard time with a rifle.
I think there's...
Now, the second place you went seemed to be...
No, we went to the same place.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and we only saw 2 rams. So, like, that was it. But seems that region, it's like Russia and that part of, like, it's all the area that it's on the eastern part of Russia.
Yeah.
So, in front of Alaska.
Yeah.
So, that's so big. And that area that we're going to go, it's a different subspecies, and it seems to have better numbers.
Okay.
I cannot figure out less numbers than what we saw in Kamchatka will have been. That I had a friend of mine, a guy reach out from YouTube. He's like, hey, you need to give me the contact of your feeder in Kamchatka. I want to go. Like, dude, have you seen the video? We didn't see any sheep. Like, why would you want to go?
Why do you want to go?
Which the outfitter, by the way, it's amazing. I think like sometimes like as much as you prepare for a hunt, you have a crazy winter, you have bad luck, or you have like the weather doesn't suit and the animals are not there. I don't know if did you see like the snow that got into Kamchatka? Have you seen the footage of the snow that they got
recently?
Like 1 month ago?
No.
The snow was getting up to like 12-story buildings.
No way.
I'll show you dude.
What?
Like, it looks like AI. I have Victoria. Victoria's behind the camera. I'll show you like insane. So I cannot imagine like how the sheep will survive in those conditions.
That is crazy. So it sounds like you have a very busy year ahead.
We try to keep ourselves busy.
Yeah.
We're gonna go hunt elk with my dad in Kazakhstan.
Cool.
My dad is getting older, so have you seen that?
Wow.
You see the building?
Wow.
People were jumping on skis out of their...
Well, they have to climb the stairs and then jump out the 10-story window. That's insane. Yeah. That is wild.
No, it's not going to work.
It's on manual focus. Well, cool. I'm excited for you, man. I always look forward to a Pedro Ampuero film. I watch them. I watch them all.
And what's yours too?
Thanks.
I love what you have been doing lately about like putting clips of telling stories, like telling more of a story than just the hunt. That the hunts tend to be always like straightforward. You reach there, you go, you find the animal, you shoot it, you pack it.
Yeah.
But when you tell your story, when you put Eduardo Rodriguez de Montoya, no? What was it?
Yeah.
No, Pedro, no?
Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like for a long time, my films were, I went here, I did this, I used this gun, this is my equipment, this is the strategy. But yeah, the last couple of years, I've been trying to tell people in my films why I hunt, like kind of add the why a little more. Like people can imply, or infer like the why. You don't have to explicitly tell them this is why I love this hunt. And I think people can watch a film that I've done 5 years ago and they can guess why, but I don't like say it. And I haven't included a lot of history or why it's meaningful to me in an overt way with voiceover. So I just decided a couple of years ago, I want to tell people why more, see if I can incorporate the why of what I do into films instead of just how, what, when, where.
Yep.
And it's been rewarding.
No, you're doing a great job.
Appreciate that.
We're copying a few things.
I like it. I hope so. I copy you too. I just need to do more bow hunts. That's chief on the list. I have a lot of bow hunts planned.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I need to outshoot Pedro. That's what I need.
Do you have the whole year planned or not yet?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of?
I have some room to move things around, but I have 4 pretty big bow hunts. So the bear hunt we did, rifle.
Yeah, you're going to do it with the bow?
I'm going to do it with a bow.
That would be
Oh, ye of little
fun.
doubt. Only.
Are you going to bring a rifle just in case?
Nope, I'm not.
No? Oh.
No. Me and Jeff Helm.
Oh, yeah? That's awesome.
Yeah. Maybe Rich Froning. I'm going to go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's not.
The guy from CrossFit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I'm not going to go.
He's a beast.
I'm not going to go to quite the same place, but similar.
A better one.
But there's more bears. Where we went low density.
Yeah.
Where I'm going to go has a little more high density. But it's still a challenge. You saw it. Like, but you could kill a bear with a bow. I mean.
Yeah, I think everything is possible.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time. And also like until you don't have your bow in your hand, you don't realize that some things can be done.
That's right.
Every time you talk with a rifle hunter, you're like, no, that's impossible. Like, dude, like.
I watch you go on a hunt you have no business doing with a bow, and then you kill something.
Like the amount of times I go on a hunt and it's like, this is fucking retarded. Like you're walking and you're seeing the country and you're like, there's no chance.
That's how I feel about this bear a little bit. But I think when I get into it, I'll find a way. We'll find a way. Either way, it's going to be an adventure.
It's tricky. Like I like during the spring and all that, like the days are very long. It's nice. I don't like hunting with a bow in the winter.
Yeah.
Like you have way too many clothes, way too many things the weather and all that. But during the spring, the days are long. You can drop the pack.
Yeah.
go lighter.
And I
the
think
challenge will be to find a bear and stalk it and know where it is.
that's right.
Are you guys allowed
But they're
to use
not
radios?
hard. They're not hard to sneak up on. Not generally.
Not generally.
But they're not hard to sneak up on. Like bears are very they don't see well, especially black bears. You know, they smell some things, but they smell really good. But as long as you keep the wind right and they hear, you know, so as long as you're sneaky, you can get really close to a bear with a bow and make a shot. So that's one of the hunts I want to do, and I don't know what the odds of success are. You know, it's going to be a very difficult thing, and it's going to be a lot of hiking and a lot of stuff for a bow, but it's going to be so rewarding if I can do it. It'll be rewarding if I don't.
Are you taking a camera guy or not?
Yeah.
Someone to film it?
Yep. Yeah, I don't like to self-film bow hunts.
No.
It doesn't work.
Only Remy Warren can do it.
That's right. And I ain't
That's what it is, like with the tripod and everything.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like,
nope.
What are you doing?
That's amazing.
Like,
but that's one
he
plan.
enjoys that.
And then I have a archery mule deer tag.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I might have another one, archery mule deer. And then I'm going to go to Kodiak Island and do blacktail archery.
Nice.
In the rut in November. Be pretty cold and windy and rainy, but I think it'll be really cool.
Yeah, they look so much fun to hunt.
And then I'm trying to talk Nathan Endicott into going blacktail hunting with me in Oregon, in the Cascades, basically, or Washington. So, yeah.
I have allocated you December.
What's that?
I have allocated the month of December.
Yes. Allocated?
Yeah, for you.
Okay.
So we'll figure something out.
The month of December is the one?
Okay. The rest of the year I'm kind of like...
We have to do it.
December.
What were the dates that...
We'll talk with Nathan.
Did you?
No, I have to talk to.
Oh.
But we'll talk to him.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun. So I'm game for a lot of plans. And be fun. I'm really excited though for the year. I'm going to be shooting a lot of Total Archery Challenge events too, and try to just really get behind the bow a lot. I had so much fun with bow hunting last year and the year before. The archery goat, you know, I have redemption on my deer hunt. I need to go back and get redemption. I didn't get one during the season, so I went back during rifle because my tag lets me do both. Yeah. So once the archery season ended, I went and got one with the rifle, and that was still rewarding. It was great, but I'm a little disappointed I didn't get it done during the archery season. I think I could have, except I had the goat hunt. I was spending the hunts happened at the same time, so I kept leaving to scout for the goats and then go back to the deer, and I really didn't want the goat hunt. You only get that tag once, so I prioritized it.
I think the archery hunts are so much harder than what even people expect. Like when I go on an international trip with a bow, especially for a mountain species, that I know like the pressure, the tension, the preparation, it reaches to a point that it's not even fun. You know, like when you need to be so focused, so
and
trained.
Everybody's watching you in camp, especially in Asia, because you're
when
like
you're trained with the bow. I was like, dude,
you're like 30
so
people watching you shoot.
And the good thing is, like, after the trip in Kyrgyzstan, like, no, we like bow hunting. Like, dude, like, we're shooting like way farther than normal. That's not normal,
guys.
But the amount of preparation is so hard that you have like extra pressure because of the amount you have put on. Like when you go with the rifle, I enjoy it on a different way.
Yeah,
because like you are like more like I know that the rifle is gonna shoot. When I reach to camp, I'm not sure if the bow is going to be shooting well. If the arrows are going to have moved, if this, you know. Like,
there's no doubt. I mean, I really enjoy rifle. It's just, you know, I've been able to do a lot and it's under my belt. Like it's experienced. I'm at that point now where I really want to do the bow. And I'm okay if I just don't do it, if it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
The only bow hunts I've really failed on are the ones with you, though. That's it. Like, that's it.
I guess there is a common factor in there. And that might be you, because like on my bow hunt,
it was a 5-day hunt. It was short.
5-day hunt, and we were sharing.
That's right.
Sharing the hunt, so it was
every
like
other
1 day
stock.
you, so like we actually only hunted for 2 days.
That's right.
2 days each.
But man, it was fun.
And I missed the easiest shot of my life.
Yeah, happens.
At 25 yards. But now I want to do more with the traditional.
I saw that. I saw that traditional on the stag, and I thought, I want nothing to do with that. No. In fact, I almost didn't watch that video. I almost skipped it.
It's like a complete different thing.
I know.
The sound, like when you do like, thump, dude, it's amazing.
It's also completely different because sometimes the arrow goes there and sometimes it goes there.
But lately I have been shooting like 3-finger under with fixed scroll.
Yeah.
And my shooting game has changed dramatically. Like I'm shooting way better, like with way more confidence. Like nowadays, like with the trad.
It was amazing.
With the trad that I have.
Yeah.
And shooting that way, you put me a target at 20 meters and I haven't trained or anything. Like, would you hit it? Like, I think I'll hit it.
Yeah.
In the past, it's like, no way. Like 20% chance.
Yeah. I've thought about it, but bow hunting is hard enough without trying to do it with a recurve or a trad. Yeah. And filming it. Yeah. No, it was really cool. It was really cool to see that. I'm not there yet. I want to kill a lot more animals with a compound before I graduate. So that's too much failure to embrace at this point.
Yeah. I cannot imagine like those guys that have done the American 29, like Fred Eichler.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm not there yet, but folks, Pedro, where can they find your YouTube channel?
On YouTube, Pedro.
But what is it?
Pedro Ampuero Hunting Adventures. If you put Pedro, Pedro.
Yep.
Probably you can find it.
Yeah.
And we are uploading 2 films a month. More or less.
Yeah, that's
July.
great.
We don't upload anything, but yeah, we're doing a little bit of everything: shotgun, rifle, bow.
I'm trying.
Mountain.
This is where I'm copying you. I'm gonna try. I can't do 24 videos in a year, but I'm shooting for 18.
Yeah, we're doing 22.
22.
Kind of.
That's the most I ever did. 22 in 1 year.
And it changes all the time because like you go on a trip and you are like, no, we're gonna make this and that, and suddenly like we have 0. Okay, off to the next.
I know, especially with a bow and arrow. It's like, you know.
Like on that Marco Polo hunt, it was our 3rd trip. Like I was thinking, Big was like, if you don't kill this time, what's gonna happen? Like I don't know. I don't know. It can be the most expensive ship ever in history with no video and no ship.
Yes. Well, I think it's very cool. I'm excited. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to put a video out on YouTube, 18 for the year, but I do it a little different because a lot of my stuff is 3 episodes or 2 for the same hunt. Yep. And, but I think I have a lot I want to tell, the story I want to tell. And so, but I think I'll do 2 or 3, 4 videos in 1 month, but then I won't do anything the next month.
Yeah, because the editing also, you need to keep up with the editing and with the filming. And what we're doing now is like we have the films, which will be like the adventure trips that we go 5 days to a country or whatever, but we are doing a vlog series, which is more like hunts, a duck hunt that we do in Spain with a friend.
Yeah.
Or like hunting roe deer.
Are you going to put that on the
whatever.
Same channel or a different YouTube channel?
Same channel. It's going to be more 12-minute, 15-minute videos.
Yeah.
Always about hunting. I was tempted about doing more because like people ask you like, what bow do you bring? What?
Yeah.
But for YouTube, I think like changing, like doing films and doing reviews and all that doesn't help the channel. And I'm not ready to build a new channel.
I put all my films on one channel and all my podcasts on a different channel. That helped a lot. That was really smart. That was really
but
important.
You did that move like last
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah. And it was really bad trying to, and I haven't really done very many podcasts now. Maybe 25 or 30 a year, I think, is what I'm aiming for. I'd like to do 1 a week, but I just can't. And so that's my thought is I have found that separating the reviews and stuff from the hunt stuff is very important. Don't put the same type, don't put a vastly different type of content on the same channel. Like everybody's tuning in to see a Pedro movie or film. You need a different platform if you're going to do reviews or gear.
Which that's what I think. One of the things that penalizes our channel is that we do a bow hunt, a rifle hunt, and then a shotgun hunt. Then it's Africa, then it's this and that. So we are touching way too many things, which is good for expanding the reach, but at the same time,
I think it's okay though. That's enough of the same type of content that if you niche it down further, I don't know. It's like just a bird hunting channel and then just a bow hunting or just a rifle. I think that's a lot of different channels at that point. I don't know if that helps or hurts.
And at the same time, you need to do whatever you like. So
yeah,
like
that's right.
Creatively wise is like, I know that some part of my films, if I shorten up the ending and I don't show like eating the meat, it will do better for the video. But I want to show that we eat the meat. I want to show, like some of the stuff is like, I know the thumbnails, they could be way more YouTube effective, but I want to keep my...
I know. That's that's what I'm doing too. I feel like in the long term, authenticity and doing what you think is meaningful is far more important than trying to chase numbers. And your YouTube is killing it. I mean, you've done so great. It's incredible to see. I love it. So, folks, check out Pedro's YouTube channel. Follow him on Instagram. Yeah, thank you for coming on the podcast, man.
Thank you.
And
thank you for having me. And
let's do something soon. Christmas, maybe. We'll kill a reindeer on Christmas Eve. Wow.
Are we gonna do one video for both channels now, or we're gonna do
whatever they want to do,
or we're gonna tell the story either way, like my vision and your vision?
I still want to edit that mule deer hunt, but when do you have time? But I would like to throw you under the bus a couple of times, like from my angle.
He hasn't edited the mule deer video, but on several videos he has put me missing that mule deer. I don't know. Like he makes a black bear. He makes a black bear video and he shows how I missed the mule deer for no reason at all. Where did you put that?
I did not show
where did you put that?
Who shot the arrow. I showed an arrow missing.
Where did you put that?
I put it in
one video. I saw that
in the story on my bear hunting.
On a bear hunting episode, he's let's make a break, and you can see Pedro missing a mule deer.
No, it was about how archery, like when you come to full draw, your heart rate goes up, and you're fighting this urge to not shoot, and then you do what Pedro does, and you slam the trigger and you miss.
Yeah. I saw it on a black bear video. It's like, 100%. It was meaningful.
I think I used it 2 other times too.
Yeah.
I used it in the goat film, I think, somewhere. Somewhere.
Yeah, and I have my Pedro here like missing.
Hey, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah. It's a beautiful shot. I should be upset. I filmed that thing perfect.
Yeah.
And then you missed. Shaved it right in the butt. The funniest reaction that I have though is you falling on the ground and being like, that is the best.
Like I was like the most stupid mistake. And it was such a beautiful buck and a mule deer that I have dreamed my whole life to shoot a proper mule deer, like Randy Ulmer, and I screw it up. But
it happens. That's life, man. That's archery, isn't it?
That's how you learn.
Yeah.
With those mistakes, it's like, dude, I need to be better next time. And I had a bunch of things with my bow. I figured that out afterwards. So yeah,
that's how I felt this year. If you'd have caught me the year before or the year before that, I wouldn't have missed that buck at 60 yards. But I just didn't get to shoot enough, and I was busy here and busy there, and I didn't have the bow quite set up. And
when you have it right and you're shooting, like you throw the bow back, you're like, that thing is dead.
That's right.
You need that.
And I didn't feel that. I pulled back and I was like, I was okay, but the wind was blowing. I felt rushed on this mule deer and the pin's doing this. And I'm like, all I needed to do was just wait. And instead I went, now. And I missed. It's kind of like you did in Alberta.
Twice. Because I missed another one that you told me, like, you rushed it. You're like, I didn't know that mule deer were. You were like, mule deer are way more stupid than what you think. In Spain, we hunt animals 360 days a year, 360 days a year. So,
yes, they do. That's cool. All right. Well, we better let you go, run around the show and do some more stuff. But thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
See
you soon.
Bye, folks.
Adios.